Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back yet again. We may have
No.
missed last, but, everybody needs a break every now and then.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
We're not missing on too much. But how are you doing today?
I am doing great. It's been a pretty good day. The weather was just right. It was like 78
Mm-hmm.
all day. It was breezy. Had a
Yeah,
nice
not so
drive home
bad.
from work.
Ah,
Was
yes.
blaring some tunes.
The
Um,
whole 2 blocks.
I actually took a long way home.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I
I
like.
actually had to drive for a while, too, because I had to fucking drive out to Joy Road, so...
I didn't drive that far. No, I just went. I guess I don't really. I mean, I turned left, or I turned right out of work at the stop sign, and went all the way down
Yeah.
there. Drove on Southie for a little bit. Um, Hit the Michigan left, and then just went back home, because I kind of just wanted to,
There you go.
just drive around for a little bit.
Go for a little drive. I gotcha.
It was nice. I don't know. I just kind of felt like it. But no, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Work was not too busy, not too slow. Good. What about you, Brett? What'd you do today? I guess how was your day
Uh,
is a better question.
Not so bad. My stomach's been kind of, weird today, but other than that, I saw my doctor. He said it shouldn't really be a problem, but, gotta get blood work and shit like that done. But other than that, I had a nice talk with my grandpa today. I hadn't seen him in, well, it's only been about a week, because I think I went there a week from Friday, so yeah, it's been about a week. I talked to him for a little while. Other than that, played some Xbox and just did nothing,
Ah,
normal
yes, the
Monday
good
off.
the good gamer lifestyle. I could
Yes.
appreciate it. It's nice. Now, we've missed a whole week of talking about things we've done, but that's just perfect. Because I've been throwing my life at a game called Mass Effect, Bradley. You know
Ah,
this.
yes. I'm
Or I
very
guess
well
a
aware.
series called Mass Effect. The first one's called Mass
Yeah.
Effect, and then 2, 3.
I
Let me.
mean, but when the names don't have too much differentiation, I think it's okay to just
Well,
say a
well, now
game in
you can
general.
say it because before you had to specify which one you were playing because yeah, they're you can take the same character all the way through, but the games are never packaged together like this.
Yeah, they weren't all
Like
together.
literally,
Yeah.
if I boot up the Mass Effect Legendary Edition after it goes through the launcher of Origin for some reason and then boots on Steam, it asks
Mm-hmm.
me which game I want to load in through, like 1, 2, or 3, and you just fucking
I mean, yeah,
dive
it's kind of
in.
like the same thing with Warzone, where you can choose if you want to play
It's
Cold
literally
War, Warzone, or
exactly the
Modern
same
Warfare.
thing, but if there was another option and it worked seamless and didn't take 8 years and you'd have to
Well, yeah,
load into
isn't
the other
isn't
game
that also?
anyways.
No, that's not also by. It's not by Activision, is it?
What?
No, that's EA. No, Mass Effect's
Mass
EA.
Effect?
Yeah,
Mass Effect is EA.
isn't it EA?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
it's BioWare.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah. Okay,
BioWare
yeah.
before BioWare went terrible. And
Very
let me
fair.
tell you,
That's the best way to
I
put it.
so I played one, right? I played all the way through one, Mass Effect 1. I'd never done
Mhm.
that. I had played parts of it because the game came out in 2007 and I'm not that old. So
So
I
yeah,
never got to really
yeah.
play the
You're
first one
not
and it
that
always
old.
looked no, it always looked kind of shitty too. But
I mean, yeah. That's what. Is
it
it
was, yeah,
the
Xbox.
360? Like the
Yeah,
beginning
it
days
was
of
one of the
360?
launch 360 games. Launch 360. It's really a
Yeah.
PC game and you can fucking tell just by how the options
Mhm.
are, using your abilities
Yeah.
and stuff. So I don't know if you're familiar with the keyboard, but pretend you're gonna you're playing WSD, right? And you have
Mhm.
10 different abilities you can use. So instead of queuing them up to 1, 2, 3, or whatever another button on the keyboard, you
Yeah.
just hold Control and it pauses the game kinda, and then you just click on the ability you want and it fires whatever you're looking at whatever you're aimed in at.
Hmm.
So you can always it's always better to play it on PC because you just spam abilities. On console, you'd have LB, RB, and Y where you're um, that's what you'd use to use your abilities. So you can only really have three on console, even if you buy a scuff because they'll
Mhm.
never let you change the stuff around.
Bindings.
Yeah, you can never just add a new binding. But so
Yeah.
played through Mass Effect 1. They made it better. It's still a fucking piece of garbage sometimes. Just moving
I mean,
around
there's
and stuff. It just
there's
doesn't.
some things you can't fix.
Yeah. How would I. It kind of feels like playing Left 4 Dead, the original, and you're just like, it works, but like, it doesn't feel right. So did all of that,
It
did
works, but in the same vein, it doesn't.
it just doesn't feel good. It works, but it doesn't feel good. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
feels kind of
Yeah,
jank.
well, cause it's like in that game the cover is auto. It's auto cover, so I could be like running into something and it won't count it as cover. Or like your
Oh,
companion,
okay.
yeah, your companion will come boot you out of cover and then you get hit by a rocket and fucking insta die. So just like weird shit like
That
that.
sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Also, so this game it has a problem with whenever they try to show emotion on the characters' faces, they all just look like a surprise sex doll. Like so whenever they smirk and stuff, it looks like fake skin moving over metal. Like it doesn't look right, but
I
I
get what
still
you mean.
enjoyed every second of it. Except like so in this game, when you're like out in the world or on a planet, it gives you the thing called the Mako. Now the Mako is, if I could describe it, a NASCAR car, but if it was a tank. Um,
Interesting.
it literally one shots everything, like boss enemies and everything. Or at the very least, you hit them
Mm-hmm.
twice with a rocket. And, like there's unlimited ammo in the game. It's just like you can't overheat the weapon. So if you overheat it, it
Yeah.
goes psh, and you can't use it for a second. So the Mako makes that game a fucking cakewalk. Without it, you actually have to like play behind cover and spam your abilities and shit. But
Yeah.
so I was never happier to beat a game. So I beat Mass Effect 1. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning on a Monday night. I don't work Tuesdays. I fucking
Very
crack
true.
my hands, like where you push them out in front of you and like bend them back. That classic
Oh
one.
yeah, I definitely.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that classic hand crack. Do that. I X out of the game after all that. I go to Mass Effect 2. It says, "Do you want to take your character from Mass Effect 1?" And I said, "Fuck yeah, I do." Hitting
Why
new.
wouldn't I?
Yeah, well, because that's the whole point, is that all your choices and stuff you make in the game carry over, and it ends up being kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like in 3, they all like accumulate into like a big thing when you're trying to stop the Reapers.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if there's ever been something that you threw your life at when you were little, and you start doing it again, or hear it again, or hit play again, and you're sitting there looking at it, playing it, and you feel exactly the same way you did when you first played it. Like, just the rush of just, this is as perfect as I remember it being. That's what Mass Effect 2 was.
I don't know. Sometimes I get that way with like new Pokemon games. Not
Uh,
necessarily going back to play an old one, but like when I first boot up a new one for the first time,
yeah,
I
just.
feel sometimes the same way that I did when I first started playing. Like
Hmm.
when I first booted up Platinum,
I think a
when I
really.
knew what I was doing.
Yeah. A really easy way to, like, kind of convey it, other than that long sentence I said, is if you ever had a song that you used to play, like, every day, religiously, like, if you just go for a shower, or go for a walk, or, like, go on a run or
Yeah,
something, and then, like, a year goes by and you don't play it, and then you hear it again, and you're like, oh my god. That's how I would describe it. But, like,
I
times
was
10.
actually that way today. But yeah,
Oh, what song was it?
there's a song that came on. I think it was "I Don't Fucking Care" by Black Bear came on. And I was like, oh, I haven't listened to the song in like, fuck, I don't know, a year and a half. Like, sure, jam to this. Why not?
So, yeah. Just sitting there, like, so the pilot from the first game, spoiler alert for game 2007, his name is Joker,
Mm-hmm.
and he's pretty funny. And like when you're like getting shown around the base in the very beginning of 2, this guy's like, "Oh, I got one more thing to show you." And it plays this fucking OST. I forget what it's called. I think it's called like The Return or something. And every time it just sends like shivers down my spine hearing that. Like it shows you the Normandy, like which is the ship you ride around in the first game,
Yeah,
the spaceship, but they rebuilt it and it just looks so cool. I don't know. Just hearing like it's like
I
I
get
feel
it.
like
It's
I
just
feel like I'm
excited
looking
you.
at my
Yeah.
firstborn, but if he became a
Ah,
robot and then became a human again,
you never know. By the time you have your firstborn, I mean,
he's
oh,
gonna just literally be Raiden
if you
from
wait
Metal
late,
Gear.
he could be. Yeah, he could be a fucking robot.
Could be a cyborg, I think.
Could be.
Yeah, but you can look it up after. The final mission in the game is called Suicide Run. Look up that OST for Mass Effect 2. It's probably one of the best ever, actually. I think that
Bold
departure,
claim.
yeah, that departure to the front lines from Naruto. Like there's just certain OSTs that I always just like send a shiver down my spine because it's so fucking good. I think
Yeah, I
Zenetsu's
get what
theme
you
does
mean.
that too now. I've heard it a couple times from Demon
Yeah,
Slayer.
it's a pretty good one. Yeah.
This is a bop, dude. I love it.
Oh, one came out in the car today. I think it was Might Guy's theme. I think
Hmm.
I didn't recognize the name.
I'm not sure.
Well, let me see
Does
if I
he
can
have a
find it
theme? I didn't
again.
even know that.
I'll see if it's in here still. It was Beautiful Green Wild Beast, and if that's not the name of either Might Guy or
Or
Rock
Rock Lee.
Lee's theme,
Well, I thought Mike Guy was the Blue Beast, and Rock Lee's the
yeah,
Green
y-
Beast.
yeah,
I
I
guess
think
that
Rock,
could just
yeah,
be
that.
bullshit, honestly. I
I
know
mean,
he
yeah,
calls himself the
because
Blue
well,
Beast all the
either way,
time.
because the one gate's green, so
Yeah.
the only reason Might Guy's called the Blue Beast is because he opens up. What is it, the
It's the
sixth gate?
seventh, yeah.
You're
Thought it's the
sorry, the
seventh.
seventh. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
the
it might be
eighth is
seventh.
the
Yeah,
red one. Goes green,
yeah,
blue,
yeah.
red.
But he opens
It's
up
the
the
color
seventh
spectrum.
more than once, and he gets that
Uh,
nice blue perspiration.
yeah, it's cool.
Hmm.
So, is there a theme or an OST that is almost perfect to you, but is ruined by like one thing in it, like an instrument? I'll give my example first. Do you know when All Might is like fighting One for All, and
Yeah,
his like fuck, what the hell is the theme called? It's United States of Smash. I love
yeah.
every part of that until the trumpets start playing, and it sounds like a Jason
Oh yeah,
Derulo song is about to start in my
you
head.
showed me that before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so obnoxiously loud. The trumpets.
Oh, there's a lot of sidetrack. There's a lot of fighting happening in this game now.
Is it which hockey game are
There's
you
just
watching?
bodies flying. Toronto, Montreal.
Ooh, I was on the radio today. Like
Oh my
after the
god.
fucking cringy people, how that one dude comes on.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, he was
Well,
talking
I think it's
about.
the same guy. He just stays on for an hour.
Okay, well, he's not as cringy when it's not all of them.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're just all cringy together.
Yeah, he was saying he's gonna go like home and crack a beer and watch the bloodbath. I was like, oh my god. But they're like right
I mean,
there. It'd be
that could literally be any of these games.
yeah, but that one is just in like the same like country kind of thing.
I mean, the other bloodbath is Tampa Bay, Florida,
Yeah. Charlie's friend's been
and that
talking
one,
about
Florida
that.
could get
Matt or
knocked out
whatever his name
tonight.
is, because they're
Yeah,
big Florida fans. I forget which team it is.
they're
They
big
are
Tampa fans. Yeah,
the
they like Tampa.
Tampa. Yeah, yeah, Tampa. Oh, that's where
Yeah.
they live. Fuck me.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'd be like if Michigan had two fucking baseball teams going at it.
You know what? That's actually a good topic. Which is like, why do you think? I guess it's because Detroit's not as big as somewhere like New York, but like, we're one of the big states that doesn't have multiple teams for sports.
I think because the only other place it could be would be like in the UP, and that's such a terrible spot for a stadium.
You could probably fit one in like Grand Rapids.
I mean, honestly, there's a lot of like. So hear me out on this one. Over there by like by Port Huron, right there on fuck, what lake is that? Right there that separates us by Port Huron.
Port
It's not
Huron, isn't
Erie.
that like? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Is it Erie? I don't remember. But imagine you put like a stadium right there on the
It should be.
water, because like you only play baseball during like the spring and the summer anyways, so it's not like the snow that they get when they that too big of a problem. I think it'd be so beautiful. Just it's all
Yeah,
flat
that'd be
over there
nice.
anyways. Or putting one out there by
I guess the thing is also is just that like we don't have a second giant city because in a say place like Pennsylvania, they have both Pittsburgh and
Yeah,
Philadelphia, and then like in Florida they have like Tampa, or you could have it in like Orlando or Miami,
yeah.
and then New York's just New York. They
I
get
mean, I guess
everything,
we
you
just got
know.
to get more fans in general. We can't even fill the
And,
one stadium we get.
well, to be fair, that's only because all our teams are garbage right now. If we had good teams, like when the Tigers were good, they were selling out every game.
That's true. I just think parking down at Comerica is the worst fucking experience ever. Every time.
So I park in a parking lot away from Comerica and just walk
Yeah,
there.
no. Well, like, so my dad gets the fucking Tiger Den tickets, so they give you the pass to, like, you go in that
Mm-hmm.
garage right there. That's literally right across
Oh,
from it.
yeah, that's a shit show.
Yeah, well, no, it's not bad getting in there. It's getting out is the problem, dude. First of all, I drive like shit. I don't even know where these. I think they just printed a license at home to some of the things I've seen these people do. I guess it's just because
Yeah.
Detroit is filled with nothing but one-way streets that no one knows it's a fucking one-way because it's not painted like a one-way. Like, they just don't care.
Yeah, they never are.
The signs say one-way, but, like, I guess they just can't get anyone to do,
They
like, the
don't look
fucking
like it.
thing. No, they don't look like it. No one drives like they are. Except one time someone will, and it throws off everything. Like, after a fucking Tigers game. It's a shit show down there. I don't know. Plus, it didn't used to be that safe around there. I guess now it's getting a little better. Because I know a lot of people,
I don't know.
like down at Wayne,
We
that whole
always
area
parked in
got
the same
better.
lot.
Well, yeah, if you know where you're going, it is what it is. But
Mostly for Red Wings games, but I don't know. That was back when they were at the Joe, so
yeah, where do they play?
I
I know the
haven't been to
stadium,
it.
but where the fuck is it even? Where's it at?
LCA. I'm pretty sure it's like if you know where Comerica Park and Ford Field are, it's like across the freeway there. I'm pretty sure.
So it's over there by the
So like where
casinos.
you would normally get, yeah, where you would normally get off to go to like any either of those games. I think it's on the other side.
Oh, so it's okay.
I'm
You can take the lodge to get to it. I know where it is. It's over there by MGM,
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty
It's
positive.
across
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
from
I'm pretty
MGM,
sure.
like in that
Yeah,
general area, I think.
that sounds right. Like I said, it's been up for about 4 years now or 3 years now, and I still haven't been there.
Yeah, I haven't been
I
there
mean, I
either.
probably would have tried to go last year because with how bad the Red Wings were, it would have been cheap. But then shit happened. Maybe
Yeah, but
I'll
then
try and
like
get
the
there this
food's
year.
expensive though. Like it's weird.
Yeah, but like I'll pay for food if I'm going to a game. I don't really care about that too much.
I mean, within reason, man. Sometimes it's a little
Well,
nutty.
yeah, I'm not gonna blow $20 on like a two slice pizza.
Hold on now. At Comerica, the personal pizzas, I will 100% blow the $11 on that for those four
I mean, those are
slices.
very good,
Oh
but
my
like I don't know
god.
if I want. Well, 4 slices, yeah, sure, like twenty
Well,
bucks.
I
I
mean,
mean, $20 still high,
realistically,
but
it's kind of just like two and a half big like Sam's Club slices, but they cut it into four.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Dude, I had a fucking like little T-bone steak with a baked potato. It was really good.
I have the rest of my quesadilla from Qdoba.
Dude, I don't know what's wrong. Every
Just
time
heat
I
that up.
yesterday I had like like bread, a bunch of bread with my dinner. I actually almost threw up. I don't know what's going on inside of my stomach. Like today I feel fine, but I didn't eat anything like that. I swear to fucking God. Don't you do it, anybody. Don't you do it.
Please, I'll be okay.
Well, yeah, 'cause I had fucking Checkers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Like, I can't say no to the chicken bite box. Are you kidding me?
that's fair. That's very fair. You can't say no to that. I
No,
mean,
dude,
like
got
I
the
went
fucking
out of my
bite
way so for
box.
some reason to get some McNuggets yesterday. So
I mean, but like, I don't know. Sometimes big nuggets hit, and then sometimes they don't.
yesterday they were pretty good, but near the end I was like, man, fucking struggling through these now.
It's one of those things where you eat it and you keep eating it, and you're kind of just like, what am I doing? I only have ever had that experience with one other food item. It's Clancy barbecue chips. They're pretty good to start, and then they kind of just they fall off pretty hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got actually. It's not Clancy's, but I got some of those cheese fries. You know what I'm talking about?
Cheese
The
fries.
the ones they're not actual like they're fuck. You get them at 7-Eleven and they're like in the blue bag, and they got the hot fries and they got the cheese fries.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, I got
That's
some
it.
of those
You just
today.
got a bag of
Yeah,
those.
that's about it. Well, 'cause yeah, I stopped by 7-Eleven because they have that Mountain Dew Major Melon Slurpee, which was it was pretty good, but it just tasted like kind of like a watermelon Slurpee. But I was like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'll get some of these 'cause I need a snack.
I don't like Slurpees. I've never really
I'm
liked
not
them
a
that
huge fan. I
much.
haven't had one in a while.
I'd rather just get like a lemonade or something. Like I
Yeah,
mean, usually
normally if I
straight
go, I'll
water,
just
but
buy their because they got good deals on pop. Two
they
for
usually
three or
do.
whatever.
They got some pretty good deals. The Circle K by your
Or
house
just their
always
big
does.
gulps in
I usually go
general
there
are a
with
good
my
deal.
dad. I don't
Yeah,
really have
Circle
any
K
big.
is. I mean,
I don't
Circle
really have
K
any
just has
good
good deals on pop in general.
Yeah, I don't really have any good like gas stations around me. They're just like marathons and shit. Like there's no good ones
Yeah, it
around
was a
me.
good thing that Circle K got put in by me.
It's convenient as a motherfucker.
And now they have self checkouts.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're basically just to think of the ones you go to at Meyer. It's basically the same thing,
Yeah.
but it's really off-putting because you like stay in the same line still, but you just go to the self checkout.
That is
Like I was waiting there, I was like,
a
do I
little
just use
weird.
this or does the lady help me? And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I like every time I see a picture, you have like a picture of a Bucky's, like the gas stations in Texas. I just want one here.
No,
I can't even call them a gas station, dude. It's literally a fucking like, it's like half a Myers. Like they have
I mean
86
I've been to
different
a couple
kinds of
nice
pop.
like just truck stops, but
It's not even a. I don't even know. I guess it would be closer to like a truck stop, yeah. But like, they just serve actually good food, like good desserts.
hmm.
Like it's really weird. I don't know. I asked my dad to bring me back a banana pudding on their way back. We fill up
You
a
know
cooler with ice.
it's a good gas station if it's attached to a Long John Silver's.
Oh, is that true?
Just kidding. I mean that's a bad one. Don't go
Oh
there.
my
No.
goodness. What do you think is you think Long John Silver's is the worst?
I mean, Long John Silver's is pretty fucking tough.
I mean the
I don't
worst
know
to
if I've
be
ever
attached.
actually eaten there, but oh, to be attached?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, 'cause you always have those like random places that are attached to them, but those ones can be okay.
It's usually a
I
Subway.
mean, the decent one, yeah, the decent ones are if they have a Subway attached, they're normally not so bad.
Yeah. What motherfucker thought to put a Burger King inside Walmart? Like why?
I don't know. They used to have Subways inside those too. I think they still do.
Some of them do. Well, it's just like fucking Target has what is it? Pizza Hut or what is it? Pizza Hut? What pizza place is in Taco or
I know
Target?
that. Uh, I don't know, 'cause the one by my house has a Starbucks.
Yeah. That one has a Starbucks, but there's some that have like a Pizza Hut. I think the one on the hill
I
has a
did not
Pizza
know
Hut.
that. Really?
I think
Hmm.
so.
I haven't been to the Target on the hill in a long time, so I actually wouldn't really
Dude, I
know.
haven't either. Me and my brother were talking about it. We were like asked like discussing like where's the worst place to drive, like in the beginning of winter. Of course, it's got to be the hill. It's a death sentence.
I mean, if it's not the hill, yeah.
Well, like I don't know, driving on it is actually fine. It's just going up on that one side over there is just a death sentence. It's so like close. Maybe I just don't
Yeah.
have good depth
I
perception,
mean,
so I always
honestly,
suck at stuff like that.
yeah, going to the hill in general can just be a death sentence.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy that there's not too much stuff up there that I need to go to. I mean, I'll just go to the Target by your house if I really need to go to a Target, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Not really
Uh,
that big of a deal.
I'll go there for. I haven't been there in a while, but like Five Guys. But even then, you don't have to go up on the hill. Like,
No, it's right there on the bottom part, right there.
going up on the hill is literally the worst
I've been to
thing.
that Starbucks so many times for like internship meetings. It's so silly, actually. I don't know why they love that location, but I don't
I
mind
don't know,
sitting
'cause
in
I
there
feel
though.
like
It always smells good.
the better location would be the Starbucks on Michigan Avenue, right by the Mongolian barbecue.
That one's just I don't know. I feel like getting into the one at the bottom of the hill is easier.
I don't know, 'cause yeah, parking there can be a shit show too.
Well, it's because if you like, so you either pull in like normal and backing out, you're probably gonna end up hitting some fucking idiot because the parking's so close, or you try to back in from the start to
Mm-hmm.
make it easier to pull out, but no one follows the lines there, so it
Yeah.
is what it is. They have those things over there too, though. Those like parking garages. Those always make me laugh. Just want to use one of those. Not too far of a walk.
Did you used to go to? I don't know if you have the Buffalo Wild Wings in Dearborn back in the day.
Yeah, no, I've been there a
Do
few
you remember
times.
when they used to make you pay for parking?
I do actually, and then they still tried to make people
S-
do it, but they didn't lock the gate, so
Yeah.
they
Well,
made
yeah,
you
but now
do
you don't
that.
have to.
Yeah, it's because when that church was there, right? That church was being a fucking bitch and a half to everyone.
Was it the church? That
Yeah,
would
it
make
was that
sense.
church right there. I don't even know if it was a chapel. I don't know what like faith it was, but Remember hearing that they were the reason because
It
people would
was
always
something.
park in that parking lot and take up the church parking.
Yeah.
Then again, if you put your chapel right next to a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings, what are you doing? I don't know
Yeah,
what you're
people are
trying to
definitely going to
attract.
park there.
I know, because then all the people trying to get their awkward blowjobs on their date, like their double date in the car, is just gonna be weirded out, dude. Like you got Jesus
Yeah.
staring down on you. While
I
some
don't
girl's
need
teeth
that.
are on your dick.
Just trying to get my dick sucked. What are you doing here, Jesus?
Trying to get my dick scratched.
Scrat. Now that's some new
Uh,
tech.
yeah, you know, it's like it's when you have a buildup of schmegma and she uses her teeth to kind of like pry it out. You know,
Oh.
it's like how we clean
Oh.
the table at work with those scrapers.
Oh. That is horrifying.
There's your free one for the day.
A free one that you didn't want.
Ah, you come
Congratulations.
on. I sent you that coupon in
I
the
don't
mail,
know.
man. Speaking of which, I
You
haven't
know,
gotten those in a while. Have you got any of
I
those? Like
haven't
the
used.
White Castle usually. Like they'll send like White
I don't
Castle
know.
and Burger
Normally
King
we'll get like
coupons.
Hungry Howie or Arby's, but I don't know if I've gotten any in a while.
Mm. The smoke
To be
shop
fair,
at
I
my
don't
house
check our
used to send a
mail.
bunch, but I haven't gotten one from them in a while. Kind of sad.
I mean,
It always made me
they gotta
want a
make all the
cigar.
money now, huh?
Eh. I mean, they had pretty decent deals. I don't know the quality of their product, but it's one fast way to get cancer, I guess. Might as well enjoy the taste of it. Smooth and crisp.
Very quick, you know?
Yeah, just like JFK, baby. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I ordered the fucking guava flavor from G Fuel today. I ordered it.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to come in Friday. Just came in today. Got it. Tried it. It's really good. If you like guava.
I don't know. I've never really had much guava in general.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to have. I had the Doritos for the
Yeah.
first time the other day, and it was pretty good. So I decided to get this.
That's something I haven't had in a while. It's just nice Doritos.
I mean, yeah, it's just because nowhere around us really sells them unless you go get Mexican food or you go to fucking Restaurant Depot and buy it.
I mean, they have a few flavors at Meyer, but not too many.
I mean, I don't really want to fucking drive all the way out to Sin Lamente over or either. Just try to get one because they have
Yeah.
all the flavors there, but I don't know. It's just parking over there in Lincoln Park is like kind of a shit show. It's right there by remember that White Castle's where it was? Kind of.
What street were we talking about?
Oh fuck me, I don't even remember the street. I just know how to get there. You know I don't know fucking street names. I'm the worst at this shit.
I mean, I just don't know what area we're talking about.
It was right there, like by the White Castles, where you have to do like the Michigan like left to get back on the other side of the road.
I don't know. I never really used to go over that way too much.
All right, well, I hated it because you'd always have to parallel park, and it's like the thing I'm the worst at. But
Yeah, as for
sometimes you,
most people, you know.
yeah, sometimes you get lucky and you just pull in, but getting out of there is annoying too, because people like don't let you go, so you just gotta fucking gun it. But you know,
Naturally, you know, because people are shitheads on the road.
yeah, I'm starting to learn that as I go out more. As I leave my fucking goblin
Yeah,
cave and let the natural sunlight burn my skin.
it's because people have to be somewhere faster than you.
I've never understood that. Like, I'd rather be late than be a fucking dickhead and almost die. Like, what? You
You
get
know,
there a
some other
minute
people just
earlier?
don't share the same sentiment.
Oh no, I understand
Yeah,
that.
you're
I just
right.
never understood why you like wouldn't. Like, is being late that
I
really
really
bad of a
don't
thing?
know. Unless you're about to get fired, I really don't think so.
Grant, I might be the worst person to ever ask, is being late a bad thing? Because I will always say, nah, it's fine. Rarely am I on time.
I mean, yeah.
It's a miracle when I am, actually.
It is very true.
I wanted to see if you just start writing in 10:02 for when I start at work, because I get there at 10:02 every day. It's honest, like, I love looking and just seeing it every time. Because, like, it's in military time, so it's just the same. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. How'd I do that?
Yeah.
I might not be
It's
fucking an
magical.
hour early, but I am consistently late, which is just as good.
I don't know. I'm there around the same time every day.
You get there what, like around like 56, 57?
Yeah, 50, 55, 56, somewhere in that general time frame.
Mm. Now, I've told you about my recent addiction, but I haven't told anyone else, or I guess really just this podcast and the 10 people who download it. You might be bots, but I still love you. So recently I've become addicted to
Very true.
John Boy Media and just
Ah,
watching
yes.
baseball calls. I don't know why. I don't even remember how it happened. I think I watched, fuck, what clip was it? It was when we were talking about fucking who hit the fucking grand slam when they were trying to intentionally walk him. Was it Tatis?
They weren't trying to intentionally walk him.
I thought that's what it was. Not the one that happened
No, they
recently.
were.
No, not the one that happened recently. Like when it was 3-0 and he just fucking ripped one.
Yeah, he wasn't. They weren't trying to intentionally walk him. It was just 3-0 on him, and they were already up by like
Oh, is that what? Okay.
eight or nine runs, and then he just ripped a home run on 3-0.
Yeah. So that's what sparked my interest, just to see that. And then it took me down a rabbit hole of like John Boy Media related things. Like I watched the fucking documentary on Zach Greinke and how he's a fucking crazy motherfucker and like all the
He
weird shit
is a
he would try to
fucking
do.
psychopath. Yeah.
Yeah, like throwing a 55-mile-per-hour slider, but like trying to do it. I don't get how you
Mhm.
do that. Like if you're used to throwing 90, like I think his fastball was like a 91, and then you just like as a joke with your buddy for a competition just start throwing slow on purpose and still strike people out.
You're like, hold on, I
Yeah.
gotta get this going slow.
So then I watched that whole thing, found out about the crazy player that was Zach Greinke, and then it took me to one of my favorite 21-minute documentaries ever on Angel Hernandez. Oh my goodness.
Mmm. Must have been a
Oh,
beautiful one.
it was beautiful. You already knew about him, but I was never I knew baseball and like I liked watching it, but I never knew like the umps and all the shit like that. This
Yeah,
guy's
you only ever
terrible.
hear about the bad ups.
Yeah, there's that
Yes,
one
very
ump
bad.
that has like a 98% like correct rate on like pitches and stuff.
Well, that was in one game, but yeah,
Well,
but
yeah.
he's also normally
Well,
pretty
okay,
good,
forgive me. His average is like a 92. Still, that's fucking
which is
crazy
very good.
impressive. Like some of the
Mhm.
other umps, I think the highest under him was like a 60, like a 65, 67. Which is just crazy. Anyways, back to fucking Angel Hernandez being the worst umpire to do it ever.
Just being a horrible human being.
Yeah, openly admitting he would like guess on most calls because he didn't know what was going on is hilarious to me. And that one clip I
Yeah,
sent you of where 4 out of 5 of his calls at first base got overturned is also hilarious. In one
that's a
game, by the
great
way.
one.
Yeah, in one game.
Yeah, it's all one game.
Yeah, how are you that bad? And the one that didn't get overturned was like it could have went either way. Was the thing.
Mhm.
It was cause the
Yeah.
tie goes to the runner, but like for some reason they use the worst video quality ever for these things in the MLB.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know
have like
why.
58p for their video quality.
Yeah, it's like they broke out the Nokia cameras with the ultra zoom. Now, dude, like in the NFL, like they have
This
such
is a
higher
6
quality.
megapixel camera.
Is it just because there's more money in the NFL than the MLB? Actually, is that even true?
Probably,
Which has
but I
more
don't think
money in
I
it?
don't think that's even true. I mean, I think the NFL hasn't had as steep of a drop off as the MLB has, but
I guess just 'cause it's a
I don't
shorter
really know
season
money
too.
wise. Well, I know that for an average, MLB players have the highest contracts, but that's mostly because they don't have a salary cap.
That's also just the top end stuff though too. Like top end players,
Yeah,
like really
I mean,
boosting the average. They're kind of outliers.
if you're not, one of the stars, you're probably not getting paid. You're getting paid good, but you're not getting paid insane amounts.
Here's a question for you. So you could be on any team, ever, right? And you don't have to be a player,
Mhm.
but you could be like part of the coaching staff or I don't know, like a media person. But they pay for you to live in the city and travel with them. Which team do you want to work with? Where do you want to live? I guess.
Like currently,
Yeah, like right now, you got a job.
honestly, probably for like the Red Wings. I mean,
Red
that's just me
Wings?
being a homer, but
Yeah.
like I would like having a job for the Red Wings. I enjoy hockey a lot, and I don't know. I just
So you
would
know,
like to be
live
around the
in
team like
Michigan,
that. That'd be
travel with
cool.
the team, do whatever
Cause yeah,
your
see, I wouldn't
assigned
have to
job
move
is.
far. I might move closer to like where I'd have to work, which is mostly just downtown. But even then, I could still not worry about it really.
It's a 15-minute drive, Brad.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Still, at
cause
that point, I wouldn't be living at home, but
yeah, well, cause at Wayne State, the fucking like Little Caesars, like their like arena or whatever, not the arena, but like where they do all the business stuff is connected to the School of Business. And I'm pretty sure the arena
yeah.
is like 5 minutes down the road. I just don't remember if it's by the MGM or on the other side. So you choose that? I guess that's not too
Mm,
bad. You do love hockey.
either that or like uh at the moment just the Texans, just because it'd be funny to see what's happening in that organization. Like I
I
wouldn't want to be associated with them honestly, but like if they
well,
employ
yeah,
me so I could just like sit around and like the fuck is happening here?
yeah.
Is this
I
a
don't know,
dumpster
dude.
fire? Is this what a dumpster fire looks like?
Hey, look, Texas has got beautiful weather, some beautiful women,
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
motherfuckers. But
can live down there, you know.
yeah, that's where my dad wants to move. I don't know. I feel
Well,
like
I mean,
being hired by the Lions right now would be really cool, just to see like what's going on.
actually, that'd be a good time to be
Let's see
hired
how
by the
like fired
Lions.
up this coach actually
Oh, actually,
is.
I have something crazy that I saw
What's
that
up?
involves not the Lions, but I don't know which NFL team it was, but there's a Korean coach
Okay.
who was a player and he coached a little bit, and I guess some team told him they weren't hiring him because he wasn't the correct minority.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
The
like the person
fuck?
hiring for that team said, "Yeah, we're not hiring you because you aren't the correct minority."
I mean, I really
And
don't
then
have a
they went on to try
response.
and say that he wasn't even really a minority, like actually a minority, and he just goes, "What?" And then he said the guy started to backtrack a little bit after that, and I'm just like,
I mean, like,
"What?"
what do you say to that?
I would just be like, I can sue you for this, right?"
That's like, I don't even know. I really don't know how I would respond to that. That's like when I'm fucking sophomore year at Wayne State. You know those crazy people get you to sign stuff down there at school, like the
Yeah.
petition stuff. They were trying to get this
Mhm.
one for it was some like ethnical reimbursement, some ethnical reimbursement of some kind. And this guy's like
Mhm.
walking up to people, guessing what nationality and stuff they are. This motherfucker looked at me and went, "What are you?" I was like, "Okay, Jesus Christ." I'll
Gotta
never
love when you
forget
gotta
that.
be asked that.
Well, yeah, because he was like, "Your hair's dark, so I think you're Hispanic, but you have a red beard, so I really don't know what you are. What are you?" Just looked at him. He's like, I
Try
don't
and
know.
guess, motherfucker.
I don't. Your guess is as good as mine, buddy. I don't fucking know. I guess I'm a mythical creature now, just because my hair's dark.
Fucking forest creature,
The
yeah.
thing is, though, my hair was like short. Like you can't tell my hair's that dark until it's like really long. Like right now, you can tell it's
Yeah.
super dark, but like when it's just like short, it's kind of just looks brown. How do you? Would you ever even openly say that in an interview though? Like you're not the correct minority? What the fuck?
No, and everybody is like, because he didn't say what team it is. Everyone's just like, why are you protecting this person's job? They should be fired right away.
I
Like,
mean, I want to know more. Was it the person or was it the organization, like the clubhouse?
it wasn't the organization. He said it was specifically just the person hiring.
I mean, I don't know. I do you laugh at that?
I mean,
Should
it
I
would still look
laugh?
bad for that organization, but
It would look terrible. They have to
I,
fire that guy instantly. Are you kidding me?
yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just a fucked up opinion to have in the first place, like a viewpoint. Like, what are you doing? It's so unnecessary.
And then, did you watch John Boy's video going over the like interview that the Seattle owner had, the Mariners owner had?
No, when did that come out?
This was like a few months ago. It was like a
Maybe then.
17-minute interview with like the Rotary Club in the area, and he was just basically just bragging about how cheap his team is and like bragging about like how they're purposefully keeping players in the minors,
Oh
so like
wait,
they have
yeah.
them,
Yeah, we watched this at work.
timed
We
to
watched this
come
at
up at
work.
a certain time. Really?
Yeah, well,
I
you
don't
told
remember
me
watching
about
that
it,
movie.
but I'm pretty sure I watched it, or at least part of it, because I
Well, I just
remember
watched that today.
you told me about this at work.
Really?
About them purposely keeping down players.
Well, that's just what teams do, but like he was like bragging about it, and he was naming specific players and saying, "Oh yeah, he's you won't see him until blah blah blah." And so Jam Boy, he was just going on like these players can just file grievances now, and they're going to win
Well, yeah, because it's open, like it's
because
literally
it's
out
basically
there.
yeah, and it's basically just him saying no matter what they do, they're not going to get called up until the specific time,
It's so fucking
which is
shady.
bullshit. I mean, I think you can have a timeline for when you think a player is going to come up. But just because you don't want to
I
pay them
mean,
too early, if in case they're bad, you like say they're doing really good. Oh, even though you're doing really good, you're never gonna get called up. Like
no,
you
start
have to
doing
toil down
shitty. I'll
there
bring you
until
up
we
then.
fucking think it's correct.
That's so. I
Yeah,
don't
like,
know.
I don't know.
That's a
It's fucked
scumbag
up. It
thing.
happens in the MLB all the time though.
Yeah, that's one of the like you'd see like a show about that guy. Like I'm I am the cheapest millionaire. Like he'd be one of those
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
basically, because yeah, he was also bragging about like how he can overcharge for parking because of like how shitty the area is and how like that's the only like parking garage in the area, so he can overcharge for parking.
Nice.
And he makes his employees not park there and makes them park like in a different spot for some reason. And I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Because he's
This guy's a
clearing up more
dick.
space. Whose stadium is that has like the fish? Has the fish swimming in the thing?
Miami.
Yeah, that one. Those are my favorite. I love those. More fishies. Are
Have
they
you seen the
still?
video?
Are they
There
real
was a
fish or
ball that
no?
like broke that tank. I think they're real.
Surprised PETA lets
Well,
that
that's
go
like
on.
back when the Devil Rays were the Devil Rays. They used to have like manta rays swimming in a tank out in like the center field. Like it
That's
wasn't you
cool.
couldn't hit it. It was like up somewhere, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's just cool. Like I guess it kind of sucks if you're the
Then
fucking
for
Manta
whatever
Ray, but
reason,
I think it's because they need
yeah,
a
for
lot of
whatever reason they
space.
rebranded.
Need a lot of space. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just maybe pull away from that animal name. I'm not really sure. Well, anyways, Bradley.
Oh man.
I know. I know. I kind of died there in a sec for a second. I like lost what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's how it goes. A guy on the freaking Islanders just got shreked. He had to get taken off.
Any
Not
more
an
cross
instructor, but he had
tracks?
to get taken off. I mean, it was tough. It wasn't cross checking, but it was tough.
Ah. If it ain't cross checking, I don't want to talk.
It's a good game though.
I mean, yeah, the playoffs so far have been pretty cool. They've been nice.
Yeah, I know. There's a couple NBA games going on today.
Yeah, I watch them. I don't know. Just throw them on. We'll see. We'll see
Who
how much of a
knows?
sports fan I'm feeling. Been consuming a lot of sports
All
media
right,
recently.
but I do think that is good enough. We can leave it there.
I think 43 minutes is it's pretty good.
Pretty solid, you know.
Considering we had no idea what we were going to talk about this whole time.
That's how it goes recently, you know.
Yeah, it is what it is. All right.
All right.
Yep.
We'll
See
see
ya.
you later.
Yep. Stay safe.